There's only one question I ask myself every evening, and that is, would the 54-year-old John Neal employ the 25-year-old John Neal? And the day I go to sleep and the answer to that question is not yes, we have a problem. That's how important it is. So I think, to give the industry credit, the industry has had inclusion in its broadest sense at the centre of its agenda, I think properly, for 4 or 5 years. I just don't think that's long enough. So even if you look at it in a Lloyd's context, we said very recently that amongst our top 3 priorities would be inclusion. So whatever we've done to date, which I think has been good, it's not enough and we're not moving quickly enough. So I think it should be item 1 on every board agenda. It should be the first topic of conversation. I think it does, and I think there are some businesses coming up with some really good ideas. I've heard some solutions such as Nexcos, where some executive teams have a shadow young executive team that actually goes through the same set of papers that the executive are about to discuss and expresses their views before the executive gets a chance to comment and discuss the items that are on the agenda. So that, I think it's a really good way of involving the next generation in executive thinking and executive planning. I think it's really important as well that we do 2 things, that we sponsor the younger generation. We always talk about coaching and mentoring. I think sponsorship is really important. And I also like the concept of reverse mentoring, where the executive of today takes a younger mentor that's advising them on the relevance to the decisions they're making to the younger generation. So there's some good ideas around. I think what you're doing today and sharing those ideas to try and get best practice adopted more broadly across the market is all part and parcel of that solution.